Hello everyone and welcome back to Formula Student Poland 2025 livestream, which was brought to you by the amazing company Comea. We are here on the afternoon session about to see the autocross on the track.
Are you excited?
I am very excited. I can't wait. This is kind of like the qualification for Formula One. This is the qualification for the endurance tomorrow.
Yeah, and we would like you to see our quick video about the autocross.
What's one word to describe autocross?
Slaloms. Mistakes. Cones.
Exciting.
Just work, I don't know. It was a hard work.
Exciting.
Tension. I would say tension.
Difficult. Sweaty, but not as sweaty as Endo.
Technical.
Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Cones.
Pushing to the limit.
Lap times.
Amazing.
Strategic. The best lap.
Emotions.
Yeah, we have today like different weather as I expected and said before. It wasn't really sunny all day. What happened?
So during the break, when we unfortunately weren't live, we had some huge bursts of rain coming in. We had a bit of a drizzle at the beginning and then we had a real rain. We were afraid that we're gonna see you with maybe wet tires or with the teams having to face the decision whether they want to put slicks or wet tires. But fortunately we have huge wind, as you can probably see by our hair being everywhere, and the sun is shining.
Yeah, but probably the track is a little bit wet. It's possible. I don't know, but it's possible. So yeah, are you excited?
I am very excited. I can already hear the teams in the back warming up. So I think we can soon head back to Maciek, who's going to be talking to you about everything that's happening on the track. Yeah.
See you there.
There was a time in Poland when our great grandparents and grandparents to buy a car or to have a car, they had to have special coupons that the government gave them to have a car. So somebody that have a big amount of money went to the places like markets and bought their car on their own by paper, by money in cash. And this is the first chapter of the story of Slomczyn. Then in the middle of the 90s, the people that were in love with racing cars, that were in love with racing, wanted to have their own track. And in 1994, there was the first track built only in gravel here in Autodrom Slomczyn. This is the second chapter of this racing track. Then Mr. Krzysztof Szajkowski made his big job in the next racing drivers generation, making them with them special cars which was called Szajowozy, the Szaja cars. There was a little Fiat 126P with only the body and only the shape of it taken away, with only construction from this car. And after that, these youngsters were racing drivers driving through the Autodrom Slomczyn. Then the track was only gravel. Then in 2015 the track was named Abu Dhabi Slomczyn because the layout was ready, the new layout with asphalt layout for karting and for racing cars. But then we didn't have any grass on the track. There was only gravel outside the asphalt. Then the Autodrom Slomczyn has the third chapter where it was nicknamed Abu Dhabi Slomczyn, but after those jokes from the Autodrom Slomczyn, now it's one of the most popular, one of the most professional racing tracks here in Poland. And Formula Student Poland is the fourth chapter where new youngsters, new students, new young people are going in love with racing. We have 31 degrees Celsius here at Autodrom Slomchin with good weather. We are going to have next competitions here. This is the queue for the next competition. We have the car E26 from Poznań, as well as car E37. And E84, this is Hanover. There is first time of this car, so be gentle. The first, I believe, electrical vehicle. The blue vests, for those who are just joining us, is the vest which allows team members to join the car at the track. This is, I believe, 3 blue vests per team, not including the driver, but maybe 4 even. For sure, I'm 100% sure it's not much. So just not to make any crowd here at the racing track and the racing lines and the places where cars are being driven. And this is Paderborn. As we have seen in the last transmission, in the last stream, this car hadn't complete the first part because there were disqualification for not passing the scrutiny ring, but after that they made a skid pad and they were second. So the joy was very, very big as the whole team was cheering and the whole team was very, very happy after the great results, after the first trying of skid pad where they weren't completely happy with the results after they were disqualified. Now they are second after the skid pad, and now they are also heading to the autocross. And for now, we are having one car at the track. Car number E07, it's the car from Rzeszów, PRZ Racing Rzeszów University of Technology.
Yeah, they're like 007 from the Bonds, and they also have like Bond-related premieres, so it's really cool.
But still, it's not in silver as the Aston, so maybe British Racing Green, maybe that would be much more comparable to James Bond movies. So to the guys from Rzeszów, I'd like to say that if you want to be 007, please consider some 007 colors, as well as we were speaking about the liveries. That is very, very comfortable for our eyes, that we are looking for, and still trying to make some judgment about which livery is the most beautiful, which livery is the most even powerful in our eyes, making the car faster. As we know, the red cars are the fastest cars.
Yeah, probably yes. But I'm like not a big fan of silver livery, so it's probably not my favorite. But that's why I love the.
But British Racing Green is one of the most beautiful colors for cars. Believe me.
Okay, I have to believe you, I guess, right now. But they just ended the run, so they're going to be in the post-scrutineering. I hope they pass because I really believe in them. And right now, I don't know if you know that, but they're the best Polish teams, because they're after like maybe in December is coming out. It's like something like the world ranking of the all of Formula teams, yeah. And the counting is like if I remember correctly, it's 3 previous years for all the competition, and last year they were first in the Polish teams.
Okay, we are going to the track. I believe Zuzia is there. So, Zuzia, do you hear us? And what do you have to tell us? Is there a driver, a team member?
So hi everyone from the track. We're in the warm-up area. That's where the engines are on, and we're with the Cools team that we saw today in the morning having a bit of an issue. Could you walk us through what happened?
Yeah, no problem. So on our third run of acceleration, we had a bit of a problem. Our car caught on fire. The inverters for the hybrid system, one of the capacitors blew, and they put smoke. There was a smoke from the capacitors. So our driver did a great egress. He stepped out of the car, put the seat out, and we put the fire out. Then the car was towed to the side for safety reasons. The firefighters were there. We removed the hybrid battery, and then we needed to quickly fix up the car and clean it to get it ready for the race. So the whole team put effort into it. We rebuilt the car in like 3 hours. We removed the hybrid tractive system. We re-scruted the car, and now it's ready for the track.
I have to say I'm very impressed because that's incredible. We were talking about maybe you will be able to start tomorrow for the endurance, but you just took 3 hours and you're ready with the scrutineering. That's incredible.
Yeah. There was no option for our team not to get on the track. Our team worked perfectly in balance. We worked quick and fast, and I only want to say thank you to them because it was amazing.
Is it a part that you had spare that you had to remove or bring back?
No. We removed it. It was the inverters. We didn't have spare. Only one inverter blew, but we were not comfortable with refitting them or repairing them.
So now you're running as a normal combustion?
Yeah,
or?
now we are running as a CV.
Is it true? I remember last year you were starting with the hybrid, right?
Yes.
And this is your first season fully with the hybrid?
Yes.
Okay, how has it been so far this season?
This season we had a great success in FS Czech. We had our biggest achievement. We were first on Autocross. We had the fastest time competing with the electrics. That was a great success for us. And the whole season was great so far.
And I saw you guys were switching the tires. Can you tell me, for like people who don't really know, what types of tires there are in FS?
In FS, we could have dry tires, wet tires, different types of compounds, and we also have tires for driving on the pit sides. So we don't like damage, or we don't use the fresh race tires, so they have the best grip.
For the performance.
For the performance,
yeah. And what types of tires are you using for today for Autocross? Is there a special mix they use for the strategy here?
Yeah, here at FS Poland, the track is very slippery, so we are using soft compounds with big wide tires to have the best grip.
Okay, and can you also tell me about the warm-up area that we are currently in? What happens here?
Yeah, in the warm-up area, we want to check after the re-scrut. We want to check that the car is race ready. We want to spin the engine up, warm it up, so the coolant temperature and the oil temperature is at the right amount. So we are ready to give the full power to the wheels on the track.
Well, I won't take any more of your time, but thank you so much for explaining to us what happened, guys. Amazing performance. Congratulations for fixing the car, and we hope to see great achievements from you today.
Thank you too.
And we'll head back to the studio right now.
So the biggest news for now is that Cools from Prague are now no longer a hybrid. It's a combustion car, because this fire that we were able to see on one of the straights at Autodrome Slomchin, there was a fire of the battery from the hybrid system. So in 3 hours they removed the battery, and now they are riding only on the combustion engine. So as I'm wondering, they are going to be slower a little bit, maybe without this much power starting from the throttle when the car is slowing down and being driven through the corner. There is a possibility that after they push, the driver is going to push the throttle. It's not going to be as responsive as fast on the acceleration as it was before. But still, let's cheer for them and be optimistic to have a great run today and tomorrow's.
Yeah, and we have also the confirmation that PRZ Racing just passed the post-scrutineering, so the time is like accepted.
So it's the first time set today. It's 1 minute 36 seconds and 783 one thousandths of a second.
It's looking like they're already going for the second run.
So they are not going to gamble. They are not going to wait to the track to get more, to be more sticky, grippy, to have much more. To have much more tire grip and some leftovers from the tires without any debris to ride on the clear track. But being honest, they are one of the cars that going to drive on a clear track as well with the warm asphalt.
Yeah, but I think it's, as we can see, there's also the water on the track. It's little bit, but no like fully
You're
without
talking
wet.
about those brightness spots?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Being honest, the dump Autodrom Slomchin is not as shiny as now, because these shiny parts, I think it's mostly because of the structure of the asphalt. It's
Okay.
very slippery even, because I remember when I was in the live stream 2 years ago, and I was standing on a car that was driven by some competitors, and they were driving in like 20 kilometers per hour. I fallen down from that car on the asphalt, and I was safe. Nothing happens to me. So it's really sleepy even in the warm conditions. And I believe that those bright parts of it's the racing lane. So
Okay.
I don't think it is going to be dumped for now. Rather, I would like to see all of the cars on the slicks, not considering any wets for now. And those shiny parts are the most common part of the track, of the racing line, especially because this shiny part at the third turnover is the part of the karting. So many cars doing the same line over and over and over, lap after lap. So it's pretty used and it's pretty shiny just for that reason. I don't believe it's dry, but it's damp, but still it's a good question to Zuzia, if you would like to ask somebody if the track is damp, if the track is wet, give us some knowledge if you would like to ask somebody that they were at the track. And now E07 is going to have a second scrutineering check. The last lap was better, I believe, by 5 seconds. So now it's 1 minute 31 seconds and 517 one thousandths of a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to guess if they're passing or not from the faces, but to be honest, I don't know. It's really hard to guess because it's also like sunny, so the like not very nice faces could be from the sun.
Yeah, of course, just to have eyes smaller, not to give them all of the bright from the sun. So, especially here in Poland, our faces are really shadowed then with our maybe not always, but sad humor for sometimes even in some Polish faces. Very, very strange and very, very funny at some sunny days. We are not as in good relations with some as guys from Italy or France or Spain, where the sun is shining all the time, but still the biggest brightness is always from our smiles, even greater than from the sun, when even if it's like in July or August or September. So being honest, the smile is the most beautiful thing you can give here at the track. Or maybe you can give us some tire scratching and revving of your engines. This is also well a very, very beautiful thing to hear and to watch. And now we are watching the car that is not roaring because it's electric. It's 58 and it's a UPB racing team. So it's the Paderborn University, and they are now heading to the karting layout. The second turnover, the little chicane, and then the third turnover, making her pain and just the sound of the vacuum cleaner. But they are not hoovering the track, they are racing on it and having a good inside line at the longest span here at Autocross Is, going to the chicane made for karting racing. And now those little cones with little chicane and heading to the finish line from the last right corner with the little chicane at the and I don't know if this tryout is 100% smooth. I think there is not much perfect smoothness, but still I'm going to say that they are going for a second run, second attempt, so without scrutineering and checks in the middle, so they are gambling. And
their first time was 1 minute and 25 seconds, so they beat the PRZ Racing.
But still, I think times could be much, much better, as I know this track and as I know the speed of those Formula Students cars. There's some problems with the grip for the competitors for now. The racing line is not smooth, and I'm thinking of some kind of problems even, because this car is not accelerating very...
Yeah, that's true, and you can see that it's slipping, so not very well for them. But about the rivalry, because it's my favorite topic today, do you see how it shine, the metallic like parts shine in the sun? I really love it.
It's a very beautiful image picture to watch, but still you need to remember that in sunny days those bright metal liveries are shining maybe even to the eyes of the driver. So being honest, I really like those not shine, but still they are very, very pretty in the cameras. And now they has beat their own time. It's 1 minute and 19 seconds and 7:37 after the 1 second, and we are having Zuzia on the spot. Zuzia, what is going on there underneath our commentary box?
I'm here with Kuba, the first driver of the day to finish Autocross, and I wanted to ask you, how was the track today?
The track pretty slippery, honestly, driving like on ice. Of course, the tires weren't as hot as they could be, but yeah.
You guys went first. What is the strategy behind going first and lining up first?
If we have a valid run, if there's any problem on the track, at least we have a run, and that's why we went first. Just to have one valid, and then we can think about other runs.
Are you going to now like take some data, change the setups, and go full throttle, full speed for the second driver?
Probably we will think about this in the pits with the second driver. Think about the strategies and the vectoring that we should use. But yeah, we'll think about this in the pits.
Okay,
in
sounds
private.
really cool. And you told me, because I saw this harness that you have on your hands.
Yeah, the
Could you
harness.
explain to me what it is?
Basically, if anything happens and the car flips, it provides a security so that our hands doesn't get crushed under the car and it doesn't get over the roll hoop section.
Yeah, because we talked a lot today about the safety with Kulce's car being a little bit on fire, but
Yes.
thank you so
Unfortunate
much.
for them, obviously.
But incredible for them to also bounce back immediately.
Yeah, hope they have a good run, honestly. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and I'm not gonna
Thank
waste
you
any
for
of your time.
Thanks.
So as we could hear from the driver from Rzeszów,
Super,
there
thanks.
is absolutely no grip for now here at the Autodrome racing track for the Autodrome Slomchin. So we need to believe that because the track is really shiny. There is no grip from the leftovers from the tires. It's not warmed up on the racing line, so cars are just heading up front without any pushing and having a safe line without hard attacking on the throttle. And now the next car is on the track, but I don't recognize it. I think it's E84 Campus Motorsport Hanover, but I might be wrong.
No, it's again E58, the UPB racing team.
No, look, it's 84. I believe
Oh
it's 84.
yeah, okay, sorry,
So
I'm just blind.
Okay, no. It's just their first time, so we need to be gentle. It's their first attempt, and for now they are third on the table, deciding to go for scrutineering check. And after that, we are going to see them once again.
And their time was 1 minute and 38 seconds. So not bad, to be honest, I think, but it could be faster. I want to see the faster car, like the fastest one. What do you think that someone is gonna beat the UPB racing team time?
I think it's possible because the track has no grip for now, and in a few minutes, maybe in an hour, it is going to be much more grippy, as well as many cars would go into drive around, and I saw even children going faster here, but of course without all those cones and without those chicanes on the every straight. But cars on this layout are making even 49 seconds, so they are half they are 100.
Half of the time.
Yeah,
of
this
their
is the
time,
half of the time of their times for now, but still there are no such big amounts of cones, and those go-karts are have much less weight. So I know that this it is impossible to make such a time here, but I believe that they can be for sure under 1 minute and 10 seconds, and if the track is going to be much more gripper, I think we are going to have pretty better times. And for now it's Silesia University of Technology electrical vehicle from Paul Lesal Racing. Heading through the Shaya. Shaya is the corner named after the most famous not only commentator but as well the mentor, the teacher and the mechanic of the new generation of the drivers, the generation that now is 30 years young, I would like to say, because they are still one of the best drivers in our country, and they are still driving and remembering that they have started with Krzysztof Szajkowski, one of the biggest talents, not only in commentary box but as well with the mechanics and with teaching the drivers what they should do, how should they repair their cars to be racing drivers and knowing their own car. And speaking about the time,
So I need to inform you about something. The
Okay.
OPB racing team was disqualified because their headset fell off during post inspection. So both of them time are cancelled now.
and they have any tryouts for next?
Yeah, they have
shows?
second driver.
Okay.
And he can do 2 runs, but that's it.
Okay, so for now we are talking about the Hungarian team, UPB.
Yeah.
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 And I don't know if I say it right.
OPB racing
OPB
team.
Racing, yeah, of course. And speaking about the Silesian, they are the fastest car for now. It's 1 minute 18 seconds, 0.1. And now it's E26, which is PUT Motorsport. So this is the Poznan University of Technology, heading through the first SS section. For the karting is the 4th, 5th and the 6th corners, but now is a little chicane from cones and the Cheyenne hairpin. Now to the little chicane and the second hairpin. Another chicane, looking for some grip with one more tryout on the steering wheel. Section of few chicanes, and now heading to the next one on the big pen. Heading to the chicane from the karting section of Autocross launching, and they are closing to the edge of the finish line.
And they went for the post scrutineering, so nobody wanna make the same mistakes as OPB racing team.
There is no place for gamble if they want to have the fastest possible time, even if the track is not as grip as it could be. So the tire temperature is not very important, not the most important thing for sure, because on the cold tires and on the warm tires there is still no grip at the track. And for now we have car number 182. It's the car from Budapest. So it's BME Motorsport.
And it's also the first CV car today on the Autocross.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the first time that we are hearing the original and the most beautiful revs in the motorsport, the revs from the combustion engine. The first SS on the third corner from the SS, and now the chicane heading to the Shaya hairpin. And some problems on the exit. Losing your rear wheels on the exit from the second hairpin, and some problems on the third. Fourth switching chicane, and now to the big pen with one changing direction side. Cheering from the standings on the chicane on the last right. Bus stop on the right to miss, and waiting for the time. The BME, as I believe, is the fastest car for now. 1 minute 14 seconds, 0.8, and they are going for the second attempt. Hard at the starting line, hard from these first meters with the wheel spin and high revving engine. Now heading to the second lap. it might be much more aggressive, but still we can see that the driver is still fighting with the oversteering, just like BMW drivers on the stiff differential, the stiff mechanism of power unit, and transferring the acceleration. And just like in go-kart style, spinning the rear wheels, pushing to the metal on the exits. Now on the chicane, I don't know if there wasn't any cones. Watching by the team from Renault here. I'm just near our commentary box. With Oversteer in the middle part of the last corner, and now on the finish line, improving by half a second, I believe, or even 1.5 of a second, because it's now 1 minute 13 seconds and 57 1/100ths of a second.
Yeah, and they're closer to, as you said, possible the best time here for Formula Student cars. So now we see the fastest cars, and I think it's really cool.
I don't know if Cerber Motorsport last year didn't have somewhere between 1 minute 8 seconds.
Okay, so I think you're gonna be excited now because the Cerber Motorsport is
yeah.
heading to the end Autocross. So yeah, we're gonna see if they're gonna beat their time.
So everybody in Białystok, just we are going to sing the Old Man Abraham from Jagiellonia Białystok, one of the oldest songs, maybe elderly songs, not the oldest songs from the Horten Arena, but still the TMS 10 is starting and heading to the first chicane.
Do you want to have like a little gamble? Are they gonna break the BME Motorsport best time?
In the second attempt, I believe, because for now I'm seeing that the driver is looking for grip, looking for the possibilities, what to do, and now at the second hairpin it's looking for grip for rear wheels, as well as on the third hairpin, I believe, trying to know the limit, using the track wide as well at the exit. Not as rest of the teams that went very, very close to them inside the line, but they are trying to have a wide exit on the third hairpin, and now heading to the last chicanes. Now the big one from the asphalt, and after that the smaller one from the cones, with a little oversteer at the exit. And looking for time at the end. They are second, as I am, was trying to
Predict.
predict. Yeah, that was the word that I was looking for. Yeah, thank you very much. And they are 3 seconds slower. So after the scrutineering checks, I think this driver wouldn't have faster time than the team from Hungary, but still there is a possibility from the second driver. And let's have a look, because there is still much more. There is still possibilities for them. The driver could even just trying the track, maybe have some knowledge for the second driver if they need to wait till last minutes of the session to have the best track conditions. But I don't know if they are going to be the best, because in more than hour and a half there is not going to be so much sun at the sky, so it is going to be a little bit colder, but for now it's 31 degrees of Celsius, and this is second time for the Hanover driver.
I hope they're gonna beat their own last time. So yeah, keeping fingers crossed for you guys.
This is the main reason to start in autocross. This is the main reason to even have a participation in Formula Student, to make some progress, to be better than the last time, even if it's the same day and this is the next attempt, just to widen their boundaries, just to knowing that they could do better and they could push the barriers just to be the best of their own. And I'd like to give you some information about the social media accounts. If you would like to share with all the Polish community from Autodrom Slumchen, you can join us on Instagram. So if you are playing with some students in the paddock, or you are working on your car, or you are racing in your car, you are having fun here at Autodrom Slumchen, please share it on your social media and don't forget to tag autodrom.slumchen on our social media. The most interesting posts are going to be on our stories for 24 hours, so let's share with all the family what we are what is our experience from here, even if we are not the driver, if we are not the mechanic, if we are somebody else and having fun here, just share it with all of the motorsport company, motorsport community here in Poland, here with the friends of Autodrom Slumchen. I'm waiting for you in Instagram page autodrom, dot Slumchen. I made some Polish word. This is my first time from this live stream. I were much oh my god, now I'm starting to lose English words.
So I can say that you can also join in Formula Poland community. We have our accounts on the Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn, and it's called Formula Student Poland. So please join us and share some memories from today or from this competition. And I don't know if you know, but this edition is the first Polish edition. So all the points, these teams who we are having here are gonna have it in like this world ranking that we spoke about earlier.
Oh, really? Because I know that Formula Student Poland be here last year, but it wasn't counting to the official rankings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like the first competition was like 2 years ago, so it was like, I don't know how to call it, but maybe a tryout. So the second had like official marshals and official people from the Formula Student, so they need to confirm the level of the competition and that everything is according to the rules. So this year we have the official competition, so it's really interesting because it's one more and in the Europe.
So the only thing we could say, just enjoy, just have fun, just push your boundaries and push it pedal to the metal, just to be the fastest and the best here at Autodrom Slumchen, the first official and skirt round to the world ranking of Formula Student. The next car is Electric 26 from Poznań. So put motorsport at the track.
Yeah, and if you're not here with us today, you can join us tomorrow and buy tickets and see us here and enjoy the cars. And if you can be like today or tomorrow, you can always like come next year. So please join. I think it's really fun, and I really love this edition because it's lots of Polish teams. And when I was in my team, there was maybe one or two Polish teams during the international competitions in other countries, and I really love that there's like 4 or 5 Polish teams, and I think it's incredible. And I love to see like Poland gaining more people that will coming here for the Formula Students, and I would like Polish people to have more information about Formula Student because in Poland it's not very popular.
In my career, I have seen several of racing series. I've seen cars riding on 2 slides, on 4 slides because they are drifting. I see motorcycles jumping, I see karting, and the kids that were in the height to my knees, and they are driving the kart in the fastest possible way. But believe me, the biggest atmosphere, the most incredible atmosphere here in Autodroms Luncheon made only the students. So if you would like to participate in it and join us, you can still go to the Autodroms Luncheon, buy tickets, and enjoy the racing climate here on Saturday. And if you cannot be here with us, just watch our live streams. The schedule is still available on our website, Formula Student Poland, in your Google Chrome, on whatever you would like to check it on. So for now, we are having the more than an hour and a half of racing in autocross competition, the TMS 10 from Cerber Motorsport from Białystok, on the north and east side of Poland, starting for the second attempt on the first chicane, then to the first part of an SS.
Oh, to be honest, I think they're faster than the first they
From the
attempt.
start?
Yeah, but I think they're faster, but right now, I don't know, to be honest. But the start were, I think, faster than the first one.
Much smoother on the chicane after the SS, and now heading to the second hairpin with the low, I was going to say a little bit of oversteering, but still then the slide was much longer, as well as in the next corners. And now heading to the pen, and now going to next chicane, first from the karting and second from the cones. And then let's have a look.
I think they're gonna beat their first time.
First time for sure. This was very smooth, and it is very close to BME, but as I was told you, this in the second attempt there isn't going to be faster than the Hungarian team, and I was right. They were slower by 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, it's crazy. If it's gonna stay like this, the first and the second place, it's not even like a second. And it's like really cool in Formula Student because lots of things happen like this.
Yeah, of course. And watch the driver. He's very unhappy. He's very disappointed about this ride. And he's talking to the marshals, but I don't know what is happening right now.
I can tell you something in secret, but you need to keep it, okay?
Okay, I'm going to keep it for myself.
I was judging the cost and manufacturing combustion cars, and the third and fourth place, they're like 1 point decided who's gonna be the third team.
On the podium?
Yeah, only 1 point.
Only 1 point. So the 1 point that is deciding of the glory on the history of the chapters of Formula Student Poland, and as well as the little differences between the lap times in autocross. That means that the Hungarian team is still at the lead, still at the first spot on the timetable. But for now, we are having some CMS 10 problems, I believe. The team is heading to the car, and I am really interested in knowledge if they are going to pass this second attempt, if they are not going to reach the scrutineering post. Now they are pushing it back from the track, but if the time is going to be kept,
Yeah, I think it's not really looking good for them, but to be honest, I'm not there, so I don't know, I'm only guessing.
the driver was really disappointed. I believe that he wouldn't know, even if he were first, second, third, what was the time. The only thing he would know, I believe, it's if he was faster, because he was faster. He made it much better than on the first attempt. But this disappointment might be the reason from the stopping.
car.
From the stopping of the car. He would know that if he's not driving exactly to the scrutineering post, he's not going to reach and set this time valuable, and now we are going to see another car, E30. So this is a car from Krakow, AGH Racing.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, some Formula students use the system that driver can communicate with his engineer. So maybe his engineer told him that he's second. I don't know if the Cerberus team use it, but you can do it in Formula Student, and lots of teams is using it. It just can't touch the driver. So lots of the systems are in the helmets.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My team use it, and we had like 2 years ago. We had the situation that we didn't know if we're gonna go through the endurance because there is some problem with battery, if I remember correctly. And the engineer was telling the driver that he needs to drive really slow to not use all of the battery.
Oh, wow. So it is very helpful, especially for the EV drivers with the level of the battery, but as well maybe even with the combustion engines, to know if there is enough fuel, and maybe as well to spotting the car, to say that in that corner you are slower if you are doing more wide or more closer to the inside. But for now the E30 is completing their first attempt and looking for the results. They are at the 6th position, 1 minute 21 seconds and 61 one-thousandths of a second.
Yeah, so previously, as you talked about the communication, you're right, because lots of teams use the telemetry and they need to write the script for it themselves. They usually do it, and then they can see, for example, the temperature of their tires, the temperature in the car, the temperature of the engine, the temperature on the into the inverters. So they can like see exactly what they want to see. Oh, my favorite team is on the track. It's Coast, the car that was on fire.
And look at that, they are updated because they have HY68 because they were hybrid in their racing number, and now it's only combustion engine cars, so they are 68 without information that there is any electronics to accelerate the vehicle, to be in the part of the transmission.
Yeah, as I said previously, I love their livery. It's so cool and so yellow. I don't know why it's about yellow. Maybe it's because of it. Another team doesn't have yellow, so maybe it's about it. And it's.
But no other team has pink as well.
Yeah, so I didn't say I didn't love the RTU. I love pink, so obviously I love it.
Yeah, this and even the yellow car and the pink car, all of them are with very, very great liveries.
Yeah, I think it's just standing out, and it's easier to remember as we speak earlier.
Yeah, of course. They're just one of the images that stay in our minds, staying in front of our eyes. And now
Białystok najszybszy. Tak, tak.
there is an information that the Białystok is the fastest. So maybe there are some cones to the Hungarian team. because one cone is 2 seconds, as I believe. And now the second attempt, just after the first one.
So without the scrutineering, with a little bit gambling, which we love the most here, and let's see what's gonna happen. I really keep the fingers crossed for them, and to be honest, I don't believe kinda that they're on track because I thought they're not gonna make it today. It was like seeing fire on the car. It's so rarely that, to be honest, I wasn't sure that they were gonna make it, and they made it. So it's amazing.
Yeah, just in 3 hours. It seems like been
Nie, co roku musi być
impossible,
inny.
but
Jak
they
masz ten sam,
made
nie możesz
it. And this
startować.
is the view for guys from Cools, I presume.
Yeah. When I was seeing them on the pit, I was going, I don't remember where, but the guy who was heading to the like welding area to fix the car, and he just said to me, "We're gonna make it today, and we're gonna be on track." I was like, "Okay, thank you for the information," and I was really surprised that they remembered me that well and said that to me, and it's really cool. I really believe that they.
You are starting to be recognizable.
Yeah, maybe I'm a star. Please, like, if you want my like photos, me just say it, okay? It's okay.
So give us signed photos, not in the commentary box, maybe after this event or after this day, you can come and ask for an autograph. But for now, we are looking for the time of course.
Yeah, and they're right in the post-scrutineering, as you see, guys. So the scrutineers, guys, look exactly like the car. Do you see that? They're like black trousers and yellow t-shirts, and it's really funny. Now you can see it because we see the 006 car on the track. So it's Wood Racing.
Car from Warsaw now heading to the first attempt.
And it's also the combustion car. So let's see how will they...
And not even only to see, but even to hear, because after the combustion cars, we can be in love with the screaming of working engines on petrol, on fuel. Maybe there are some people that aren't very good with that. So maybe if you are Greta Thunberg, just close your eyes and shut your ears. But if you're not, if you like racing, just open your mind and hear the screaming of the burning petrol.
To be honest, I was in my team. I joined when there was only the electric car, but there is something in the combustion car, and this like really cool.
I know there's something. It's petrol.
Yeah, probably yeah. But
It's
I
roars.
like the engine and how it sounds. It's really cool, and I love it. But to be honest, the combustion category is kind of dying in Formula Student. For example, last year when there is a Formula Student in Germany who is not non-official, like the most important competition and the hardest one. There were like last year, if I remember correctly, there was only 10 combustion cars, and this year there is none.
Whoa.
So yeah, because Formula Student is like for the shaping the future engineers, and right now our economy and the technology is going to the electric vehicles, so that's why they're kind of canceling the combustion category.
I think we need to focus our eyes on the track, because the car number E24 is driving like there is not going to be any tomorrow. They are really fast at the corners. Maybe not a good exit from the Shia hairpin, but at the second one much better with a good grip. And this time is going to be really fast if the driver wouldn't make any mistakes.
He'll be probably the fastest, and E23 is from Poznan.
Yes, so let's believe that this time is going to be really, really appreciative. Now at the pen, heading to the last chicanes. The first one is from the karting. The last one is from Little Cones. And now at the last right, it is very optimistic run for Poznan. We hear big cheering and... Oh, sorry, that wasn't Poznan. That was the car from Germany. It was a running snail, and that was my mistake. I'm really, really sorry. But yeah, they were the fastest car at the track, and just heading to the second run just after the first run. So it's 1 minute and 4 seconds. I was going to say that this time is going to be in something like 1 minute per point 3, 1 minute point 5, and I was just in between of my predictions. So maybe they're going to improve just as they widen the track using the curbs at the exit, just like professionals, just like the karting drivers.
Do you think they're gonna improve their time?
I think yes, because it's much smoother and it's still quite fast. Maybe not in that part, but maybe by 2/10 of a second faster. Now
He's really fast in the straight.
it's even 1/2 of a second, so the time was much quicker. It's for now 1 minute and 2 seconds. So let's believe that the gamble was right, the gamble was worth it, and after the scrutineering check, they are going to be on the top of the clock. For now, it's 1 minute 2 seconds and 82/100 of a second. Next cars are preparing to start. There is as well the car from Riga, but for now we are going to start with Liberec's cars. Starting from the little chicane to the chicane of karting, the first part of the track, heading to the S's. Taking it wide with some problems at the exit, with a little bit of oversteer. Making chicane, going to the Shaya hairpin. And still battling for grip, still battling to keep the car focused in a straight line. Battling with the grip, battling with the rear axle, and hitting the corner, pushing Dwight outside the track. Going to the chicanes. Last right, and I believe that they are somewhere near Put Racing, maybe. It's Liberec, so I'm searching for them at the live timing. Going for the second run, just after the first one, and looking for them. No, they're not even close to Put Racing. They are in the second part of the live timing, but where exactly? Oh yeah, they are just behind the Kulsprak from World Racing, so the Czech Republic teams with the closest time, with the similar tempo. Difference between those Czech Republic teams. Only, oh man, not only, it's even 6 or 8. I didn't see it now on the live timing, 6 or 8 tenths of a second. Team from Liberec is cheering, and that time was better than Cool's Prague. 1 minute 19 seconds and 737 thousandths of a second. And the third team from Czech Republic to Brno Racing is watching those competition. And one of the drivers are cheering just like he know that he is going to be faster. So we are going to have a look when the university from Brno would compete at Autocross, and now the car from Riga is as well preparing to take its parts in Autocross.
I don't know if you know, but in the Riga's car is like one of two, maybe three female drivers. I don't know if she's right now in the car, but yeah, there's like only 2 teams that have female drivers in the car.
So the pink color is the decision of the like all of the team, not only the 3 drivers.
Yeah, I meant that there are like only 2 teams that have like female drivers, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I'm joking about this.
Oh yeah, okay.
This
Okay.
is the decision of all.
To be honest, my thought it was that the girl is the team captain, and I think it's true. So it's maybe that's why the car is pink.
I'm still in love with that car. I cannot be in love with the drivers because my girlfriend would kill me if I said that, but still the pink car is very, very pretty, as well as it is looking a very, very small, maybe not with the height, because the wheels and the vehicle height is pretty strange for some view in some images, in some pictures.
And we just heard that another team was cheering, so I think the another car just passed the post-scrutineering.
And this is the good news for the teams, just to be sure that their times would stay in the timetable of the live stream. For now, Running Snail is first, second car is FS2 Racing from Liberec. Wow, really?
They are the first one in CV.
Wow, I wouldn't say that they are going to be first, but still they are. So if they, I presume that they were happy, just to know that they are really, really fast, much better time than in first attempt, and they are second faster than BME and faster than 7 Motorsport. So it's a strong result for a combustion engine car, especially in front of the Cerber Motorsport, and the car from Riga is going for a second run.
Do you think the second run is gonna be faster?
Being honest, I was focusing on the time lap and not on their lap, so I'm not 100% sure. But as we saw in the last with last drivers, they were faster in the second attempt. In the first attempt, checking if the track is warm enough, if there is any grip on the track, and the second run is much faster. So maybe it is possible.
Okay, so we see the Riga car in the post-scrutineering, and we see the other cars in the line. And I think the next car is gonna be, let me guess, E. To be honest, I don't know how to guess, but because I thought it's gonna be E37 Policy Racing, but to be honest, I don't know. So let's see. Oh, no, we have the team with number 138 E30. So it's the... So it's the AGH Racing. The other Polish teams, it's also the team that I said that I love delivery. And I think they're going pretty well. So they're gonna go right now from the chicane. And it's also the second driver in the car, so it's his first run. And we will see how will be driving for this team, and we will see right in a second if he beat his teammates' time. So let's see. And he went to the post-scrutineering section, so he want to keep his time. It's like playing very safely, and he has like 1 minute 30 seconds. So it's the second EV best time. Pretty well, so he beat his teammates' time. I think it's really good time. And we're gonna see the other car right now, and they're just started. And it's the electric car. It's electric 35, and
It's the Hanover car, as I believe, because this is the sentence of being gentle on the rear wing. And as I'm looking for its tryout here, they are really fast, and there is nothing about being gentle. Maybe about the being gentle on the throttle on the exit of the lap, because they are quite good exiting here on the hairpins.
Do you know why they have the please be gentle on the rear wing?
I believe that this is their first time with electric vehicle.
Yeah. So that's it. And I think I love the rear wings, like text and...
Yes, some messages or
Yeah.
Now heading to the last corners and crossing the finish line, watching for the time and... Where they are? I couldn't spot them.
Right now on track we have VOB Racing.
So they are second. With time, not at this side. This is the second part of the timetable, but I believe it's 1 minute and 5 seconds. Best lap from the second time. Yeah, 1 minute and 5 seconds for now. Much more aggressive, not about being gentle in the second attempt. Much more throttle on the exit of their second hairpin. And now heading to the little chicane. Going to the pen with the difficult changing of the direction during this big pen. going through the little chicane from cones to the last corners. And now at first, second, third, let's have a look in our timetable. They are staying second, so 1 minute 5 seconds and 1:09 as I can see. And we are going to ask Zuzia what is going on at the track, what is going on the pit wall. Where are you, Zuzia?
So I'm on the grandstand. It is incredible emotions over here. You hear the teams cheering constantly. I'm here with the Ageha Racing team member. You guys, when we spoke a few seconds ago, you were second. Now you're third in the running. Big congratulations.
Thank you very much. We are so happy about that.
How are the feelings when you see your car on the track?
It's really impressive for us because it's our first electrical vehicle on 4-on-4. So for us, it's such emotions because that took us almost 2 years. So we are just so proud and happy, and we are hoping that we will achieve something here during the Autocross event.
Have you been to other editions this season, this summer?
Yes, we were at FS Czech, FS Netherlands, and also FS Germany.
And how did it go for you?
During FS Germany, we passed technical inspection, and we took place in all dynamics, but without, I think, endurance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the time that was after post-crude, verified, was only in acceleration and skid pad.
Okay.
But still, we were really happy and proud that we have passed technical inspection during FS Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So
big congratulations! And tell me, because we saw the team rolling back to do the check beneath the car again. What goes through your head when you see the car in the post-scrutineering?
We are really stressed because when you are driving and you see second place, you're just hoping that would be verified and that we will pass post-scrutineering, because if not, you have a little bit more stress about what's going on the third or fourth run.
Fourth run. You guys also did your first run and now the second, so this is over for you. Now you're going to prep for the endurance for tomorrow, right?
We still have one driver to pass, so
okay.
we have 2 more runs.
2 more runs.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to change
Yes.
some settings? Do you know?
I think that they are not going to change any setting. The strategy was to, for the first driver, go really carefully and to
Set a time.
To set a time, secure time. And the second driver is the one to beat the time as fast as he can.
Push the throttle to the maximum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, super cool. So can't wait to see you on the track again. Hopefully crossing my fingers for even better results. There's still 2 places to be even higher, and hopefully see you on the podium on Saturday. We're gonna head back to the track because we have even more cars running there. Thank you.
And as I could hear from the standings, man, the cheering here is incredible. And then Paul SL, as they were cheer, now should be very, very, very confident about this run. Even the driver is really, really happy with the result and watching for the results. For sure, they are not in the second part of the timetable. I believe they are not in the third one because they are third. Their time were 9 seconds slower than the running snail, but still it's faster than Ageha Racing EV. And the CMS 10 with the second driver is now at the track. Waiting for a green flag. They need to manage the battle with the BME Motorsport and FS Tool Racing. This is their third attempt. Going through the S's with little problems of the handling here. Tightening the corner, going really tight and turning in this little chicane as some of the teams are not turning, just trying to set it mostly straight. Exiting the pan, going to the chicane. Last chicane is the bigger one, and the one from cones. And then this round seems like it's not mowing the track. And just after that is the second attempt, as I was going to presume. Last lap was 3 seconds slower than the best lap of Cerber Motorsport. Now is the time. Now is the moment to set the fastest time they could. The last chance for them. Tight at the chicane at the exit. Trying to reach the good point of this chicane, but I don't know if this is the correct line of those S's, especially at the beginning. The Cerber is cheering, that Cerber is driving as well, trying to be as close to the cones as they could. White at the exit. And there is some problems with grip, some problems with smoothness as well, so I'm not believing that they're going to improve by this time. For now it's 1 minute 13 seconds, 0.8. And let's have a look if they are going to improve. Corners and through the finish line, and this is a surprise for me. They are 1 second faster than the last time. They are now 4th overall, and I believe they are first in the combustion engine vehicles. Białystok, are you happy? Yes, exactly. Cerber Motorsport is the fastest car in combustion engines rivalry. Now you can sing Wręczę ci mandacik. Maybe something different from the Borat songs. Now checking the height of the car. So this long square-shaped thing that scrutineers are putting underneath the car is the check of the height of the vehicle, and it has no common things with the checking of some loosey things. It is only to check the height of the vehicle. If it's not too low to the ground, too close to the ground. For now, Running Snail Racing Team is the fastest car here in Autodrom Slomchin. 1 minute 2 seconds and 82 100ths of a second. The second car is Team WOB Racing. 3 seconds slower, 2.5 seconds slower. And then is Paul SL Racing, 9 seconds slower, and there is first combustion engine car from Białystok. And for now, 007 E07 car from Rzeszów. So let's have a look if they are going to be faster than in the first attempts. I don't know if there is everything okay with the power unit. Maybe they have no grip, but for me it's like this car has no speed and for sure no acceleration, because driver is going kind of smooth. And there is a finish line and the second attempt just after the first one by the second driver. So let's have a look if the last time for PRZ is going to be much more faster. "52 minutes till the end of this session. For now, Running Snail is the first team with the fastest time. Then is WOB Racing and Paul SL Racing. And this is as well the podium from the EV cars. And the fastest combustion engine car is car from Białystok. But there are some problems for PRZ Racing. The car has stopped, maybe being restarted. Because just for a few seconds it was green, now it's flashing red, so the electric vehicles are working. The car is not safe to touch. And I'm looking for if they are improving, but for now the car E84 is joining their attempts and looking for the PRZ results. Yeah, they improved by even 8 seconds, I believe, maybe even 10.
But I know that they improved, but I have really sad news for you. They had some mistake on the car.
What is the mistake?
I don't know exactly, because I just heard the teammates talking that they have some mistake on the car, so they're probably not gonna pass the scrutineering.
So they're going to have this time deleted and unfortunately staying in the back of the pack after Autocross.
But I think they had another run, their last one.
No. They were going step by step. And TMS is cheering because it's the fastest combustion car for now. So I don't know what they're shouting. I didn't hear that well.
I can't tell it here because it was like swear word.
Oh, so I should talk during that. But maybe they could just sing Wręczę ci mandacik and it's much more family friendlier. But for now it's Hanover car, a car from Hanover at the track. Cheering for it to be faster. And just after the first lap, going for the second attempt, and there is a green flag. So the car from Hanover is trying once again. Trying to enter this S section correctly. And then going to the second hairpin. Not trying to go straight forward with a little bit of brake problems on the braking. Locked the brakes and now on the chicane from cones heading to the big pen. And the chicanes, this karting one and then this one from cones, heading to the last corners, smooth and the exit. And the main thing is if they are improving. Their last lap was their best lap, but still at the second place, 1 minute 5 seconds and 1:09, just behind those second numbers.
And we have another car on the track. I would like to try what team is it, but I'm really the worst in it, so I won't.
I believe it's a car from Poznan, but as I can hear, we are going to have some interview. Zuzia, who is your guest now?
I'm here with the Server Motorsports team. I would just saw your celebration over there. If you are first in the combustion category, big congratulations. How was today?
Thank you. Today was very great. We have already 2 P1s on acceleration and in skid pad. Now we are waiting for the autocross to finish, but at the moment we are also P1. I don't know how many teams needs to go, but I believe it's going to be okay.
And what happens now in the pit? What are you going to do?
First of all, we are going to check every small details on the car, some tapes, some fasteners, but everything's gonna be great.
I see the team celebrating.
The team is celebrating, and mainly they're going to be a lot of fun in the campsite. But yeah, we need to prepare for tomorrow's endurance.
And stay hydrated, as it seems.
Yeah. We put
cool.
health first. We need to hydrate. It's really hot. So yeah.
Perfect. So we're heading back to the track to see the competition still on the autocross.
So we have the Put Motorsport on the track, and they just went for the second run without the past scrutineering. So it's little gambling, as we know from today, but I think they're gonna pass the post scrutineering. I'm really interested what time they will have. Oh, there are some problems with the brakes, I think. But they're through hairpin and they're getting really close, so yeah. And they just crossed the finish line and went straight to the scrutineering. And just on the picture, just saw Tasha is our like puppet, our dog on this competition, and everybody loves her. And if you see her on the track in the pits, you can just go to her and pet her because she loves it.
Talking about the fun at the track and outside the track, I was in the Cerber Motorsport tent, and believe me or not, I was trying the liquid that they were drinking, so be aware it's only water. I drank that just to know if they were to do something irrational, but still it's only water, so don't make a judgment first, just as I were not sure if it was water, but still it was water.
Yeah, it needs to be water because if it would be some kind of alcohol and the official or marshal would be checked this, the team member will be like kicked out.
But the picture of it was incredible. Drinking from the 5-liter bottle in front of the camera.
I told you it was a water.
I wasn't believing in that, but still, it's a water. I've tried it out. I have tried it out.
So yeah, according to rules, if you have like one team member drinking alcohol, and he's like going to be catched by the officials, he's gonna to be kicked out. And when the team has like second member like this, the team is going to be kicked out of the competition.
Okay, so we need to drive and to work on the cars. 100% ready, not under the influence of alcohol. And speaking about that, there is the team from Liberec completing their next lap and going for their second attempt. And for now, they are faster than Cerber Motorsport. So the tool is faster.
It's the fastest CV car right now.
So I'm really, really sorry, Cerber Motorsport, but you are not the fastest combustion vehicle at the track for now, and this is very surprising because the car from Liberec is struggling with grip, aggressively exits on all of the corners.
I would like to comment how many times between the first and the second team, and it's like 0.1 second.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I just checked. You can check also.
Oh yeah. Cerber Motorsport is slower by only 1/10 of a second. So for now, 4 places at front is for electric vehicles, then is a team from Liberec, and after that team from Białystok. So they are now second in the combustion engine cars.
Yeah, I told you so that the Formula students happened like very often. So yeah, but the team first with that was just on the track. They first need to pass post-scrutineering. So. Well, let's see if they're gonna do it.
What is more surprising, they are faster than another car from the electric vehicle pack, so they are not 4th but 3rd. No, not 5th but 4th, I believe, in the standings. Yeah, they're just in between the Put Motorsport and Pole SL Racing from Silesia and from Poznan, and only 1.5 seconds slower from Poznan team. And now we are going to watch team from Budapest.
It's the BME team.
BME that is now slower than Cerber and Liberec racing car, but we could believe that they are going to improve as well, and then the picture of the timetable could change immediately. So let's have a look, let's watch and focus on what is going on at the track when TU Budapest is battling for higher places. Aggressive on the exit, turning the car in place. Aggressive on the another exit on the other hairpin, heading to the chicane with one cone beaten. So there is going to be other 2 seconds adding to the time of this lap. Now the chicanes, the bigger one and the smaller one on the bigger one. And heading to the finish line. 2 seconds is going to be at this attempt, but they are going to improve one more time.
But to be honest with you, if you like push the cone, it's not gonna be counted as your time for your starting time on the endurance. The cones doesn't count to that.
Oh, okay. So they're only counting to the
actual time, and one time one team like didn't went through the slope like straight.
Okay.
I don't know if it was like for the purpose or not, but because of that they had like really good time, and they were higher on the starting grip.
Okay.
So we laughed with the other Formula student teammates that it's some kind of strategy. So yeah.
Speaking about the strategy and even racing line, let's have a look what team from Budapest is doing at the track, because there is a very, very different racing line from others, especially at hairpins, as I was really surprised. Now heading to the chicanes, the bigger one and the smaller one from cones. And at the finish line, combustion never dies. Combustion will never die. As team from Budapest is informing us and believing in that. And now they are faster even than Cerber Motorsport and than team from Liberec FS Tool Racing, number 069. So they are first for now in combustion vehicle cars.
I'm really interested if they're gonna pass the post-scrutineering, to be honest. And now you have your favorite livery car. There we go on the track.
The thing that is very surprising for me that there is little work to the aerodynamics. No front wing, very little rear wing, only focusing on the power of the car, on bigger wheels than others, I think.
It's probably because it's, if I'm correctly, the new team. They have like 2 or 3 years of existing.
Yeah, I remember that last year they were just barely moving at the track. Maybe it's not a good way to say about the team, but still they wasn't very, very fast. Even I think they hadn't have even the rear wing, and the car was white and blue, maybe. So now it's a big change for them with the rear wing, with the pink color on it, and this little rear wing is looking like a little thing on the hair of little girls. I don't know how to say it.
The kokardka.
Oh,
The bow.
Yeah. The bow, yeah. That was the word I was searching for. And for now, the car from Riga is going for a second attempt,
But
just after the third one.
But if they improve that much in 1 year, it's really good for them. And it's really good to see that teams are working whole year to develop their car, and you can see it year to year that they improve and develop.
Starting their last attempt here. Second for this driver, fourth overall. With some problems because too wide on the first part of S just after the start, and now heading to the Shia hairpin. Wide on the exit near the curbs, but not on the curbs during the racing line with counts on it. Changing direction from left to right, from right to left on this series of chicanes. Scratching the tires, going to the very, very difficult corner. As most of the karting drivers could tell you as well, that overtaking there and as well driving here even by your own is not very simple.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but according to rules, the autocross and endurance line, it's not the same in every competition.
Of course, because we are going to have overtaking zones where car could pass them by some straight places with another color of the cones.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that. Not every line on every competition is the same. You have some few things that you need to have on your track, and then it needs to be like 22 kilometers, and that's it. So in every competition, it looks another way.
Okay, I believe you. Because even here in Autodome Swampchin, the layout is very difficult, even without the cones. So changing this layout could change something in the strategy, could change something in even all the competition. And now we are driving with 006 WT,
Racing.
From Warsaw. And they're hitting the cones.
It was only one cone or more. Did you see it?
I think that there were only one cone. Now I'm looking for the time of car from Riga, and I cannot see it because maybe it is. Is it faster than the Motorsports one? Yeah, they are the third fastest car at the track. So Cerber Motorsport is now fourth, just behind the Pink Panther.
Yeah, and the time of the Pink Panthers, the time of Pink Panthers lap was 1 minute and 10 seconds.
There is only half an hour left. And several teams are still waiting for their runs.
And probably the next car is going to be the electric car. Yeah, it's E58.
And I believe it's the car not from Hanover, but from University of Paderborn. For now, they're far away from the first place, somewhere down the table. And now for the first attempt. Driving through Shaya now to the second hairpin. Not going especially wide, trying to straighten up this little chicane after that, and slow on this exit, but with good acceleration after the third hairpin. Looks like the driver is still looking for grip, and as we could see, too aggressive on the exit of one of the corners. Now heading to the little chicane of cones. To the last part, and now they done the lap. Let's have a look on our screen which place they are going to have. They are I believe they improved their time, because they are not in the first part of it. Where is car from Paderborn? On our screen, car from Krakow. And yeah, they improved their time, but still they're under.
And now the cows racing is starting. You know what? Their car looks like B. Now I see it because it's like black and yellow.
Revving the engine, going to the third corner, third hairpin, and heading to the chicanes. Working without the hybrid system, only on the combustion engine. Trying to stay in the grip and looking for this grip.
I need you to tell you something, okay? You need to check the cools from French to your language, and then you're gonna laugh. Believe me.
From what language? Cools?
From France to your language, and you're gonna see what does it mean in French, and then you're gonna laugh.
Okay, let me check that.
But
If you're under 18 years old, don't do that at home.
yeah, and please don't say it loud on the live stream, okay?
We are not able to say chorus.
Like, probably in French, it will be not very good with the etiquette.
Okay. So we are
don't-
speaking in English.
So it's not very good. It's not a very big problem, but check it.
If you're under 18 years old, don't do that.
Alone at home.
It's not just that bad word. Is it donkeys? Okay, it's not very good to name someone donkey, but maybe. Oh, okay. No, don't use it. My translator didn't show me this version of this word. Don't use it. Maybe show me then and name them Prague just.
Yeah, don't use it in French, and don't name people like this in French.
And this is the similar thing as the word searching in Poland. Don't say searching somebody in the basement in Czech Republic.
Oh, to be honest, I don't know what does mean.
You can
You-
try it out.
Okay, you need to tell me later, okay?
Okay, I will tell you, but don't say ever don't say in Polish, being in Czech Republic, searching for kids in the basement. Never. You shouldn't do that.
Probably in every language, in every country, you shouldn't say that because it's right now you sound like a creep.
No. It's something with the meaning of the words exactly. Like there are some exactly like some words that are translating some different words, and it's very complicated. But I would explain it to you why you shouldn't search
I
for
believe
kids in the basement.
In Polish, in Prague.
Yeah, but speaking Polish in Prague or somewhere else in Czech Republic, don't do that, please. Now with the car.
So we have the running snails racing team on the track, and they're gonna go. And they just crossed the finish line. So let's see if they're gonna do this. Yeah, they're going through for the second run without the post-scrutineering.
Now I can understand why did we have this communicate about the car number 68, because this is the car they managed to bring the car without hybrid system, without hybrid system, and working on that only in 3 hours. And look at the timetable, they are now second in the combustion engine. So they removed the hybrid system from the car, and it is going to be very, very good result for them.
And I'm really happy for it because that's the team that I'm cheering for.
And this is the main reason why we are joining this event, just to watch how the teams are working hard, how the teams split into how the teams are going together to work on their cars, not splitting, not having any arguments like we are done here, we should go home. No, we are here to compete, we are here to fight, we are here not to give up. So they managed to do that, and now they are second in combustion vehicles. Second attempt for the car number. Oh no, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
It was like they just finished their second attempt, and now we see the Coles team cheering up for the team. So I guess they passed the post scrutiny.
And big congratulations to them. They are now at second place in combustion vehicles. There are hugs, there are laughs, there are smiles on their faces. The Coles Prague is really, really happy, and it's 100% understandable, but they are not believing in it.
Yeah.
How they can manage to do that with such a problems, with smoke on the racing circuit.
As you can see, there are some people in like PGR racing shirts, because it's a tradition in Formula Student that you exchange t-shirts with another team. Just to collect it.
And the school principals, university principals don't have any problems with that?
Yeah, of course, because we have, when we go to the competitions, for example, in my team, when you were like going for more than 2 competitions, you got like 4 t-shirts, and you have like 4 exactly same t-shirts.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like no sense to like have only 4 t-shirts in the same like period. So we exchange with other teams, and the most like wanted t-shirt in Formula Student, it's from, I don't remember how it's called, the team, but it has on the back the Sleep Faster graphics.
Sleep faster?
Faster.
Oh, okay.
So you can sleep faster, have more energy to like build the car.
Okay, okay, it's a good joke for students, but my favorite T-shirt from the Formula Student Poland is the T-shirt from Croatia. There is a cheering of the Czech Republic team from Prague, and I could be really happy for them. I'm so happy for them as well. But speaking about the favorite shirt. From last year, the team from Croatia played Borat on and on and on and on and once again during all of the time during Formula Student Poland last year, and they sent back the T-shirt with Borat racing
Oh,
the
yeah.
Formula. This is the shirt I want.
I think we have some left because we have like full box, so you need to ask.
Only one left, and it is woman S. So maybe on my girlfriend.
Yeah, but you're still
but
gonna
it's-
have it in your home. Are we gonna see it?
Julia, you are going to wear Borat, sorry.
So okay, so I can steal it, yeah?
I believe that my girlfriend is going to wear that, so yeah, if you can steal, but do it nicely and with love.
Okay.
You are not going to steal, you are going to borrow it for longer.
Oh, that's my favorite. I love borrowing for longer. And I hope that Zuzia is with the calls team and she's gonna do the quick interview, but I think we need to wait for it.
So just borrowing it and watching the car number E58. It's a team from. Oh my God! I lost the name of the city. Being honest, Paderborn. Yeah, of course, it's a car from Paderborn. And now there is no, it's not car from Paderborn. It's German car E35, the WOB Racing, Austria University of Applied Sciences, and heading for the second attempt, just after the first one.
Yeah, and we also have like less than 20 minutes to end of the session, our last today's session, and then you're gonna see us. Maybe not us, because we're not gonna see our faces, but you're gonna see some racing cars on the track tomorrow for the endurance. Are you excited for the endurance tomorrow?
Yeah, of course, because tomorrow we are going to see the endurance, and it's very challenging, very exciting to watch. After last season in Formula Student Poland, we could see the biggest waiting for the team from Wrocław, I believe. They had some problems with the car, and we were waiting and dancing to Borat and waiting and dancing to Borat once again, and eating pizza with Croatians. That was very long waiting, but still we are watching car from Germany, from WOB Racing, and I believe that they are pretty fast.
Yeah, and this team from Wrocław, it was my team.
It was your team.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, but I wasn't on the competition, but it's like I was on this team last year, and I think you waited for 3 hours
Yeah, for 3 hours.
Just because of it that we ended our run 1 second or something like this, 1 minute after the end of the session. So the officials needed to like discuss if they like will accept our time.
Okay, I'm looking for the timetable to be sure what place is belonging to car from WOB, and they are the fastest, just under the 1 minute 59 seconds. That was a pretty
Oh my
lap.
god. Oh my god, I didn't expect it here today, but we have it.
That was really good lap as I was watching it, switching from the directions, and now Paderborn taking their advantage to make the time better. And
Are you impressed?
I wasn't sure if anybody is going to be faster than. Oh, and some problems for a car from Paderborn. It stops and restarts. Now it has been restarted. I wasn't believe that somebody is going to pass the to beat 1 minute, and WOB just made it. So big congratulations. That is a big effort and great result here.
So yeah, after your car is gonna to stop on the track, you can't finish the race. So the car needs to be like, the team is gonna probably to go to the car and gonna push it. And maybe if they're lucky, if there wasn't like their last lap, they can run it again. But to be honest, I don't know. Do you know?
Not at all.
Okay, so we're gonna see and let you guys know what's gonna happen. So we have 15 minutes left. What do you think? How many teams gonna have their runs?
I saw maybe 3 or 4 cars in the queue. I don't know if every team completed their possibilities of attempts.
And I think the most important thing that the car is okay and the driver is okay. There's no fire as a leader, so I think it's just the problems with the car.
But for some teams, the fire and the rescue emergency changes in the car went pretty well, so maybe they want some smoke.
But it's like EV cars, so if they have fire, they're like gonna be dead for this competition.
And we are going to rescue it for a very long time with lots of water, lots of firefighters. Not
only there was no water. It was like sand, because when you are like fighting fire with electronics, you can use water. So it was the like fire for the sand. And I talked with the team, and this firefighter sand caused more damage than the fire, but of course they needed to use it, so yeah, there's no problem. Yeah.
But they are going to drop it into sandbox, something like sandbox, or
no. When you have like
the fire extinguisher, sand, really?
Yeah, it's some kind of sand.
Okay, I know that if there is some leaking on the track, they are going to use. It's called. Oh my God! How is it called? It's the same name in Polish because it's a brand. I think even it's sorbent, and this material is just being slipped to the track to make it grippy again. But I really don't know how to manage the fire in the electrical vehicles. So if you know that exactly what should firefighters and the team do, just write it out on the comment section, and don't forget to be active on our social media, tagging Autodrom Slomczyn and Formula Student Poland.
Yeah, of course. I just wanted to say from your Student Poland, but you did it for me, so that's nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And as I said earlier, there was some damage in the car, but the car was fixed, and now we are waiting for the next car. I'm really, really, really excited to know which car is it, and I think it's gonna be E74. Do you think it's the same, guys? Okay. And now we're gonna hear Zuzanna. Zuzanna, please tell us, who are you and what are you doing?
So I heard some questions for interviewing the drivers on the track that you guys wanted from the studio, so here we are. I'm here with the VOB racing team. How was today? I mean, you guys set the fastest time so far today.
It was slippery, but very fast. It was a lot of fun, and I had a great time.
We talked a bit before. You said you went to Austria and Germany. How does the Polish track compare?
It's a lot faster, a lot more sort of free choice of lines. The track is very wide, but you can't really compare it, can you?
Yeah.
It's so different to the other two, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, and what goes through your head when you're doing the first lap and then the second lap? Do you learn from it?
Yeah, I learned from it. During the first lap, I was sort of trying to find the limits and watch out where it might be more slippery than on other parts of the track. Yeah, but I learned through fast sections that I can push much more, and that's what I did, and sort of worked out, I would say.
It worked really well. I mean, under a second, that's the best today. So big congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
I wanted to ask, because we talked a lot about the track being very slippery, is there any lessons you get for that for tomorrow for the endurance?
Yeah, sort of keep it clean. I now know where the track is more slippery and where it is sort of more grippier. That's, I mean, the autocross can sometimes be used as practice for the endurance.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I will take to tomorrow.
And when you guys are planning to go for the autocross, what's the strategy? Go for the beginning, secure the run, go afterwards when the track is warm? I mean, now we have some clouds, so the track became a little bit colder, right?
Yeah, so yeah, we have a bit of overcast weather now. And our plan was to get 2 runs for our first driver in, not really early, but I think we went like past 5. Yeah, and then with me, it was the plan to go as late as possible, but still have the temperatures, and yeah, that's what our strategy was.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I hear there's another car on the track, so we're gonna head back to the studio. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And at the track is now the car number E74, so it's
From
electrical
Czech
vehicle.
Republic, firstly, because they have their own flag on the rear wing, which I think it's really cool, because it's some kind of patriotism.
Yeah, patriotism on the car, and this is the last vehicle from Czech Republic to have available attempts at the track. So I saw the team from Brno looking for times of the car from Liberec and the car from Prague, and they were looking and judging and looking and thinking where is a good time to join at the track, and now it's the finish line, and they are the first team at the second part of the timetable, so I believe they are 8th overall.
Oh, there is some problems. The driver needs to get out from the car, and they're gonna push it. But I don't know, it doesn't mean that they have problem with the car. But do you see the LED lighting?
So the red is
It's not bad. Just starting, it's not bad. It's just that soul light, and the car needs it, so you know that is a low voltage and high voltage is okay to be in the car.
Okay.
So when it's turned to like red, if I remember correctly, the high voltage is on, and you need to be careful.
Yeah, and when the car is low voltage, it's probably and possibly all available to be pushed and to be touched, as I heard in the meeting with the marshals today this morning.
Yeah, that's true. That's why also all the cars needs to have like some kind of paper or something else it's called like salt green. When the car is the pit, you have some kind of paper or something else, some kind of plastic. There is also the car plate telling salt green, so the car is touchable.
Okay.
And it's in the rules, I think, for 2 years or maybe for the year. But I'm not sure, like maximum 2 years, because when I was for my first competition, we did not need that. So yeah, that's changed. But the rules are changing a lot through years. So, for example, I think the first like version of the rules is going to be published in September, maybe November. So you need to study. Then you have like quizzes for the competition to join competition, and sometimes you have also questions about the rules. Usually there are really hard questions about the technical stuff and some engineering questions. And our favorite as a Formula student is the one question with the cut. It's like, I think the only question that does not have answer on Reddit from all of the questions in the history, because nobody solved it, and if someone solved it, it didn't share. But it was like this, like I'm informed like about a year ago. So maybe it changed, but it was the only questions that nobody could solve.
Wow.
So if you solved the cut questions, you were like the genius of the team.
But now we are going to solve one mystery. Where is Zuzia and who is with her? Zuzia, do you hear us?
Thank you so much. So I'm on the track. We're awaiting more information about the situation that you can probably see behind us. But I'm with the head of scrutineering, and I wanted to ask you what happens on the post-scrutineering.
Okay, so here's the place of the post-scrutineering. After the race, for example, after the autocross run, we check the car if it is correct with the all FSG rules. Especially we check ground clearance. Every car should be have height from above the ground 30 millimeters.
Okay.
Also we check if there's no any leakage, especially from fuel system or lubrication systems, and brake system. That's the critical system. That's the safety system for the driver.
So is it the mechanical inspection that's happening here? I
Yes.
heard there's also the other one.
Yes, we also have electrical inspection, post-inspection. They check if the car did not extend the maximum power, but to more details you have to ask
the other ones.
the electrical leader.
So you told us you're looking for loose ends, like something on the floor, you're looking for leakages. Is there something consistent among the categories, like electric cars tends to have certain problems and combustion have certain problems?
It's hard to say. In combustion vehicles, they use lubrication systems for the engine, so there's a lot of oil, and some teams could have some problems, some leakage with that. But today we didn't observe any leakage. But
Big achievement for the teams.
yes, that's good for them. But we have some disqualification for the ground clearance, especially that I mentioned 30 millimeters above the ground. It gives the teams some, how to say it, extra, the floor
falls a bit down.
Yeah.
So tell me, because they need 30 centimeters and of course they want to be as close to the ground as they can, right?
Yes.
Because that means better aerodynamics. Oh, I think we have to move out of the way.
Yeah, we have to. I have to go back to my work.
Okay.
So we can
talk about it later. How
Yes.
about that?
Thank
Okay.
you.
We're gonna head back to see what happened over here. We asked the teams a little bit before what happened, but no one really knew that the driver just jumped out of the vehicle. But yeah, we can see still there are 3 teams lined up. There's 1 team lined up for their first run, and there are 2 teams from Warsaw I'm seeing currently. And I have to take a few steps back in order to see what happens. But I think we can actually follow me and go right there. I think the car number E19 is going to be starting right now, going for their first run. So they are the ones who actually waited until the very end of the sessions to get the possible time. And now I'm going to give it back to the studio for the guys to tell us what happens on the track.
And the most important thing for now is that we only have 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining time of the session, and if there is a car without the time and 2 cars that still want to improve, there is no time. This is the gamble. They waited to the most grippy track, and after this disaster from car from the electric car, there was a car from not from Paderborn. I just forgot the number of the car. Nevertheless, the car that where driver need to dropped out really fast. It was a gamble that showed that there is no left over with time to complete other attempts, and it is a possibility that they are not going to compete furthermore. Oh yeah, we are not talking because we are considering what is flying behind the neck, and we considering if it is a seat belt. So
I hope not. I really hope not, because that means that the driver is not seated very well. But probably it's not the belt. Maybe it's something kind of material. But I was really a little bit worried about it, and we're gonna see the second run from this team.
maybe if the seatbelt is very tightened up and the leftovers just after the tightened seatbelts left and waves and the wind, which is possible. This is the thing that flies around the neck. But let's believe that the driver is safe now, and our clock has disappeared. So probably the time is over to make their attempts. But I'm very curious if we are going to see those attempts from Warsaw, for example, from Varsovian car.
To be honest, I don't think so, because they're out of time, and if you want to compete, you need to be on the start line before the times ends. And on some competition, if you don't complete the run in the time that it's given for the competition, for the event, your time can be cancelled. That's what happened to the PW Racing team last year.
So they were dropped out. The time was cancelled.
To be honest, I don't remember. I don't think so. But that's why they're like talking 3 hours about it, because it was like out of the time and they didn't make it in time.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I'm checking now for the results if we are going to end this autocross part.
It's the green beer, and the time is like 1 minute and 9 seconds.
And we can see that other car is going. It's car from Warsaw, 006.
So it's Wood Racing. Are they gonna compete? Oh, actually, I think they're gonna compete. Oh, and they're starting right now, and it's the combustion car, as you can hear.
The car that had problem with the car, the team that have problem with the car, I believe it's a car from Brno maybe, but still heading to the green beer is 7th now, for now. This is the car from Berlin, University of Berlin University of Applied Sciences and Technology. And car from Warsaw is changing directions on this part of chicanes, going to the big pen. Now I'm looking for the table.
Yeah, I'm really interested if they're gonna like make better time than earlier.
Three cars at the top are electric. Team WOB Racing with the time 59 seconds. The only team that managed to do it with time under 1 minute. And then 1 minute 2 seconds, running Snail Racing team from OTH Amber Weiden, then PUT Motorsport Poznań University of Technology, third electric car, and then 3 cars with combustion engines. BME Motorsport, Cold Sprague Formula Racing, and FS2 Racing. Green Beer is 7th overall and 4th in electric vehicles.
And now we have the second run for the wood racing.
For now, they are 12th in the
Combustion category or overall?
Overall lineup, but still they are 5th in the combustion engine cars.
Oh, so that's kind of nice. Like, it's not the podium, but it's not bad.
Yeah, of course. They're 2 seconds slower than FSRTU and faster than Cerber. I'm very, very surprised that they are only 6th in the combustion engine cars.
And they just finished.
It is a big, big surprise for me that Cerber is not in podium. And speaking about Wood, they are 7th overall and 4th in combustion engine cars.
Yeah, and do you think the AGH Racing is gonna compete or not? It's the last car on the starting line, and they're gonna compete. And the driver is like warming up his tires, as you can see. Because as we spoke earlier, the Formula student is like, you can't use the warming blankets in here, so we use plastic.
If it works, it is good solution. But for now, the solution is needed to be faster than anybody else at the track. The time from WOB Racing is very, very difficult to beat, but still there is a possibility to improve. For now, they are 5th in electric vehicles and 9th overall. Their time is half a second slower than the 4th Green Beer, Berlin University of Applied Science of Technology. And as I believe this is the last attempt today.
Oh, so there's not gonna be no like second round. Oh, they almost slipped the coin, almost. Like, I think there was some centimeters and they just finished and they're ahead to the close scrutiny. So that was the last our run for today. Are you guys excited for the endurance tomorrow? Please write in the comment section. So maybe we'll just sum up today's endurance. Autocross. What do you think?
Very surprising, very interesting to watch. A very, very competitive race between the teams, as we could watch what they were doing, even in the slippery conditions. But when the track was warming up and I had more and more grip just by being in contact with the tires of much more cars from lap to lap. It was more grip and then it was a possibility to make quicker lap times. So maybe this was the gamble to start in a good time, just to have the best time it is possible. Even after the time stops clocking, they were competing. So maybe there was a possibility to do it as late as it is possible. And it's not over. It's over for today, but not over yet. We would like to invite you to tomorrow, and we are going to start our endurance. I'm looking for it. Day 6, Saturday. We are going to start
Oh, and right now you see the post-cruising ring really closed up. They are checking if their tires are okay and not moving. So, yeah, I think the car is good to go and just past the post-cruising. Do you see the Red Bull as like a catch can for the cooling water?
Really, is a catch can?
Yeah, it's a catch can. And some teams you can see like the beer can.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's used because it's the lightest thing that can be the catch can. You can make something lighter than the aluminum.
you can make something lighter?
What?
You can make something lighter than
I wanted to say that you can't. And I will
So-
just freeze my brain, just go to the freeze mode.
So if it's working, it's working. It's aluminium. No matter if it's from
Beer,
energy drink
yeah.
or something else. I would like to invite you for the event, the main event of this weekend. Not even a weekend, but just all the week. We are going to have endurance live stream from 9:30. And the most important thing for today's racing, that's the best team in the autocross was Team WOB Racing from Germany with the time under 1 minute in electric vehicles. Second was Running Snail Racing Team, and then on the podium PUT Motorsport from Poznan, and with combustion cars BME Motorsport, Cool Sprague Formula Racing, and FS2 Racing. We would like to invite you to tomorrow's events, but for now we would like to say goodbye. Maciej Kłakowski
And Iga Friedrich, and see you tomorrow. Maybe not see, but hear you tomorrow.
Slippery, but also very fun. The track is great here, just like last year. Słomczyn is the best Formula track.
So you guys also did some testing here, right? Like a week ago? Was that
We
right?
only had a session with a cameraman
Okay.
for some PR shots.
Okay. And how are you going to now prepare for the endurance tomorrow?
Well, we're gonna get hydrated.
Okay, stay hydrated. And so I think you're fourth overall now in your category. What was your goal for this Formula Student event, or are you aiming for higher tomorrow?
I mean, goal is always the first place.
Okay, good. Well, thank you so much, guys, and thank you for staying tuned for the Autocross. We're going to see you tomorrow for the endurance, the 22 kilometers run, and we hope to see you tomorrow in the car as well. Thank you so much.